What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Gambit issue number 3. Most recently, what we have seen is Gambit and Oro on their adventure. Their vehicle found its way into the Mississippi after crashing their car. This is where they run into Dr. Gabriella De Castro and her daughter Marissa De Castro, helping save their lives. This is the first time that Ro is able to go to the astral plane and visit one of her ancestors. And while Ro is recuperating from all of her injuries, this is when Remy butted heads with Solars, trying to take over tons and tons of property in this area. He hired some goons and some thugs, and one powerhouse known as Warhawk. After Warhawk and the others recently attacked them, kidnapping both Ro and Gabriella, Marissa and Remy are out for blood. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright guys, so as we dive into this issue, we see Marissa wearing Gambit's suit, because what they are about to do, she is gonna need a suit as good as his. She does feel a little bit ridiculous wearing this, but this is when Remy pulls out a pistol and he shoots her right in the chest, the bullet bouncing right off of her. This is why she is wearing it. This is why he is lending it to her. What they are about to do, they're gonna take a lot of bullets. And the colorful torso, it makes people want to shoot that. If people are shooting his chest, that means the bullets are bouncing off. The only vulnerable spot on this suit is your face. But he also lets her know that knives and things of that nature, they can penetrate the suit. Having their plan ready to go, Marissa is going to be the distraction because Remy is a thief. And every thief needs a good distraction. That is where we pick up with Warhawk and Solars. Now, Solars isn't concerned about Gambit showing up. He believes that Gambit's dead, Marissa's dead, and they don't have to concern themselves. Warhawk, on the other hand, he never saw their bodies. He knows that Gambit is a superpowered individual. He knows the threat that they very well could be facing. And it doesn't take long, but from outside, they hear the gun chatter. Warhawk knows exactly who this is, and he goes charging into battle. Meanwhile, on the astral plane, Ro has brought Gabriella into this safe place, but things are seeming a little bit different in the astral plane. Ro not really understanding what is going on. She is about to be on the precipice of a choice that only she is going to be able to make. On the outside of the compound, we have Marissa, who is just laying down the hate as all of these goons try to unload their rounds on her. All the bullets are just bouncing off, and she is laying down the haymakers. And she is definitely holding her own. That, of course, is until Warhawk shows up on scene. And he is letting her know, out of respect for her abilities and her courage, he makes a one-time offer to make a quick and painless death. Of course, this is something she isn't going to accept, and so the two of them go toe-to-toe, letting her know that he was better than her before he got his enhancements. Now, this is no match, but he is very interested in the suit that she is wearing, saying that once she is dead, he is going to take it off her body because he knows that he could get a small fortune for it. He also knows that she got this from Remy, as she is just getting her butt kicked. This is when Warhawk puts the pieces together. He got outplayed. She was nothing more than the distraction, telling all the goons to deal with her but don't use guns, to use blunt force and hand-to-hand combat. He is going back into the compound, and that is where Gambit has already taken down everybody inside the house. Everybody except for Solars. As Gambit is about to take him out, this is where we see Warhawk come into the room. And we have the fight between the two titans begin, with Gambit throwing his cards. They're not doing very much damage to Warhawk, which means Remy, he's getting thrown around a little bit. He's able to jump around, he's able to bounce around, but then he recognizes it is time to go in for some hand-to-hand. The cards aren't working, so now it is time to bust out the staff. being able to get up close and personal. Warhawk is outmaneuvered in every single turn, getting a giant uppercut. We see Warhawk fall down to the ground. On the outside, Marissa is just laying down the hate on these goons. And this is when, from the astral plane, Storm has a decision to make. Her friend's in danger, Gabriella and her own body in danger from Solars. This is when, from the astral plane, we see Ro stunting her abilities and her power, the electricity flowing through the room, the lightning erupting from her hands. This fight is over. Now, Warhawk was able to get away, but right now everybody is just celebrating the victory. They have won the day, with Remy and Marissa kinda saying their goodbyes. There definitely was a connection between the two of them, but Gambit does go up to Ro and lets her know that she was just a friend, and that, if anything, you are my partner in crime. You are my ride or die. We are in this together. You are my partner. And so while they celebrate their victory, we have the person known as Bounty. She is currently hunting down Gambit, just recently going to Solars. In the aftermath of everything that happened, he has lost everything. His compound is in destruction, all his goons are gone, he is looking beat the heck up. But if Bounty is going after Gambit, he is going to give her every resource at his disposal. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So far this series, it really has been a lot of fun. We are getting some more of the stories between Gambit and Storm, getting to see their adventures and becoming the people that they are going to one day become. I think this is a great add-on to the Uncanny X-Men. Getting to explore these stories some more, getting to dive a little bit deeper into these relationships, into these friendships, it really is just an awesome way to go about things. A great way to revive the Uncanny X-Men without having to do an Uncanny X-Men. I personally have no complaints about this so far. I have thoroughly been enjoying everything that is going on, and the artwork I am absolutely loving as well. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you would like to get caught up on everything going on with this series, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having 5 different tiers from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only are you getting tons of perks in the process, you are helping out the channel tremendously. If you are unable to do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.